Hey, I'm no doctor. I just play one on TV. I play one on YouTube, and I'm certainly no doctor. But what is this obsession, this absolute obsession with something called Ozempic? Everybody, and I mean everybody, from every walk of life, everybody is on this drug. And the funny thing about this drug, the strange thing, the disturbing thing about this particular drug that everybody seems to have access to. I don't know how doctors prescribe this thing for every malady known to man. How do they prescribe Ozempic for, a hangnail? Or maybe, I don't know, a bad haircut? But mine's not bad. I wasn't pointing to my hair as an example necessarily. You see, I just got a haircut, by the way. How does anybody actually get access to this when they don't have diabetes? They don't have the maladies that actually this medicine was originally constructed for. Everybody, their brother, their sister, their cousin, their aunt, their uncle, every family member happens to be on this thing that I don't even know the property of this thing. I don't know how it's made up. I'm a little bit afraid of this thing. I'll calm down. This thing called Ozempic. It's America's quick fix. It's America at its worst because Americans don't want to go through the toil and the trials and tribulation of actually eating properly, dieting, going about their business in the gym, doing their workout. They don't want to be involved. They want a pill. They want a quick fix. Americans are lazy. And when I say Americans are lazy, I'm not discounting myself. I have my lazy moments, but never in a million years, folks. In a million years would I ever consider taking a drug that they admit it. They have no idea how it works. They don't have a clue how this thing does what it actually does. They don't know, and they're proud of it. They say, well, it works. It's going to work wonders. It's great for obesity. If you're 100, 200, 300 pounds overweight, which Americans are, on a regular basis, you see people walking around huge. I don't know what kind of problem they have, thyroid or otherwise, but I have an inkling that it's because they cram too many Twinkies down their throat. Just take that pill, take that magic pill, and then you could live an unhealthy lifestyle. You don't have to take care of your health. You just reverse every terrible thing you're doing to yourself with this wonderful, wonderful magic pill. I don't buy it. I don't want it. Now, I don't need it, but if I did need it, I would do something differently. I'd go the old-fashioned route, folks. I'd actually take it upon myself to increase my exercise, to actually watch what I was eating, to learn what I can, what I don't already know about nutrition. I would take it upon myself to do all these things for myself and understand that weight doesn't naturally just drop off. You're not supposed to drop 50 pounds in the course of 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month or even 3 months. That's not the way it works. It usually works about 5 pounds for the first 10 days. If you're dieting properly and you're exercising properly, then it kind of slows down a little bit. You don't keep dropping weight at that rapid pace that you did before. You drop 2 pounds the next week, perhaps, maybe 1 the third week, so on and so forth. It goes in those intervals. It actually works that way naturally. The body has a way, if it's getting fewer calories, if you're increasing your intensity on your exercise and you're doing the right things for yourself, the body has a way of shedding pounds. And when you shed pounds properly, you feel good. You feel like you're supposed to feel. You don't feel, well, first of all, I can pick someone who's been under the Ozempic umbrella. I just made up a whole phrase here, the Ozempic umbrella. I can I can pick out the person who's gaunt in the face. They're actually gray in the areas they shouldn't be gray. As you see, my complexion is not gray. It's rosy and healthy because I'm not on this stuff. It's gray. The musculature on any said person is diminishing rapidly because you don't lose weight properly. You lose fat. I mean, you don't lose fat the way you want to lose fat. You drop muscle mass. Yeah, you lose a little fat, but it's not you don't look athletic when you take this stuff. You don't hold on to the musculature, the muscle mass that actually sculpts your body the way it should be sculpted. The angular look of the arm and the broadness of the shoulder, the fullness of the chest, so on and so forth. So if you take this kind of medicine, you don't automatically just drop weight for you guys out there around the midsection. It doesn't work that way. You don't drop weight for you gals out there around your big fat ass. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't necessarily work that way. You lose weight in a very unhealthy manner, and people notice it. They notice it. I can tell when Governor Cuomo, former Governor Cuomo, was on the campaign trail, and he had a down period where he looked terrible. He seemed out of it. He was very gaunt. I don't have proof. I can't be sure. And of course, I'm just making a claim just from my observations. He was on Ozempic. He probably gained some pounds and he probably wanted to drop those pounds so he appeared thinner on the campaign trail. He was on Ozempic. I can give you incident after incident or example after example of people. I'll say Ozempic here. Oh, here's somebody that lost the weight the correct way. Oh, no, Ozempic there. And here's another person that actually did it the right way, God forbid. I mean, God forbid we do it the right way, the way that takes time, patience, energy, concentration, focus. It's not easy. I've been training hard all my life through thick and thin. Why? Because I'm such a great guy and so devoted? No, not necessarily. It's just my thing. And if it becomes your thing to exercise and eat well, chances are, ask Johnny Mathis, he made that song. Chances are you're going to reap the benefits of doing all these good things for yourself. This whole thing started, Ozempic. I heard about the medicine. Now I know there also, I should mention, there are copycats or medicines that are very similar or exactly the same, but they're not Ozempic, but they're in the same category as Ozempic. I choose Ozempic because that's I think it was the original drug that they actually concocted to do this. Then, of course, there always are offshoots. I think of what's the thing that they use for to get an erection again? What's the thing with the erection again? Jesus, what's the name of the erection drug? I don't know what's wrong with me, but the erection drug, the Viagra. Thank you. The Viagra. When Viagra was invented, I said to myself, if I never have sex again, if I'll be celibate like a monk before I take Viagra, it's going to make my penis stand on end for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to have sex with somebody. I'm going far afield here. I'm going off topic here, but it actually is. It's related to the topic we're talking about. All these quick fixes, all these drugs that we love so much, we adore them so much. They work. Leave me out of it. And you should be left out of it too. You should take heed of what I'm saying. I hate to scold you with my finger like that, but don't you dare take Ozempic. Even if your doctor says, you go to the doctor's office, you wait for 2 hours, to see the stupid doctor. You know, you sit in the waiting room, you fill out a form that's 9 miles long, you wait in the waiting room for 3 hours, you go into the examination room, it's another 45 minutes, you gotta wait for the precious doctor to come in, and if the precious doctor comes in and he sees fit to write you a script for Ozempic that you've been pining for weeks and months, and he actually in his goodwill, he gives you the finally gives you the prescription for Ozempic. You know, you want to kiss his feet. You're so thrilled that he finally acquiesced and gave you his Ozempic. Don't be that person. Don't be that person, because that person is pathetic for the most part. If you're 900 pounds, I don't sound very sensitive to the obese, but if you're 900 pounds, I exaggerate, of course. If you're 300 pounds and you should be 160 pounds, and you can't lose weight any other way imaginable, and your heart is working overtime, and your health is dire, and you're about to keel over and die, maybe, just maybe, the last resort. It was a great Eagles song, by the way, The Last Resort, Don Henley. The last resort would be your Ozempic. But before that, before you resort to the last resort, if you will, before you do that, folks, do it the right way. Don't be the dumb American that wants a quick fix. Whenever they say that, here, take this pill and your problems will go away, look at that pill that they're handing you, or that script that they're handing you, or that bottle that they're handing you, with that proverbial jaundiced eye. Look at it with the skepticism of one of those conspiracy theorists. You have to say to yourself, this is not going to work in the long term. And here, it just popped into my head. I don't know if this is true. You can set me straight with the comments down below. By the way, subscribe, please. I really appreciate everybody that subscribed. My subscription has gone up substantially. I love it. Please subscribe, comment down below. I answer every comment, good or bad, whatever you have to say. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about, you can tell me. If you love me, you can tell me that too. I heard. I'm not sure if this is true or not. Now, this may not be true. I'm trying to think whether I should even disclose this, but I think it is true. I think it is true. Once you're on, you can't get off. Once you're on this cockamamie medication drug, you cannot get off. There's no way out. They say if you get off, you gain 100 pounds back. I don't know if that's true, but anything that would have the possibility of being true cannot be good. It cannot be beneficial in your program. It can't be. Again, I'm no doctor, you can tell. Again, I played a couple of doctors as an actor a couple of times. I can fake it like all these doctors do, because most of them fake it. They don't give a shit about you. In the rare occasion you get a good doctor, well, consider yourself lucky, because these guys do not care. And women, I'm saying guys, I shouldn't. These people do not care. Not for the most part. Again, here's the most treasured type of medical professional, aside from these other ancillary professionals within the profession that are great. I'm not excluding the doctor himself. You know what's invaluable? The surgeon. Certain surgeries that only a talented guy or a talented woman, I wouldn't let a woman perform surgery on me, but that's just me. A talented person provides. That talent is 1 in a million. The guy that saves you when your heart needs to, the valve needs to be replaced, the arteries are clogged, there's a brain tumor the size of an onion in your head. All these things. That surgeon is invaluable. He is precious. He is worth his weight in gold. so to speak. The ordinary doctor that you go in, the specialist, oh, the specialist. I'm dreadfully disappointed in the medical profession overall. Forget about the coverage. Forget about the ancillary things that you have to go through even to get coverage. And all the time they're trying to take the coverage away from you. Different procedures are not covered. This one's covered, this one's not covered. While you're in the throes of your illness or your sickness or your bones breaking or whatever the case is, you have to worry about the financial end of the whole thing. Well, that's a sign. That's terrible enough. But the fact that the medical profession treats you kind of like you're a used car, you know? It's kind of like going into a car dealership, you know? Just ridiculous. Anyway, but again, back to the top. Ozempic. This is the trend. You know, when it first started, I said to myself, this is not going to last very long. But then I found out that they're even saying, now I had that written down, I don't have it now, but I heard them say, well, Ozempic cures depression. Ozempic cures is helping in the cessation of smoking. I hate that word. Ozempic is the primary cause for good health if you're suffering from gastro illnesses. In other words, it's a cure-all now. Take Ozempic and you'll be okay. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And neither should you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. I vented my spleen. You vent yours right down here. And please subscribe. Please subscribe. And I really appreciate it. Again, I can't be everybody's cup of tea, but if I'm your cup of tea, subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.